Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Rhetoric here once again, busting out that L96 Recon swag. I hardly ever play the Recon class. In fact, I don't even have a service star on the class itself yet. Which just goes to show you how little I do play this class, since I think in most situations there are just so much more better choices to go with, like the Assault or Engineer class or even Support class. In this game, I decided to kind of switch it up a little bit just to give you kind of something new, you know, and just run around with this weapon. The L96 is unlocked from the Back to Recon expansion, what you have to do to unlock this thing is you got to get 50 headshots, 50 spot assists, which is incredibly easy. I mean, you can just go on, like, you know, a map and just have your MAV drone and just start spotting like there's no tomorrow. You'll get that done in like 1 round or less. And you also got to get 5 knife takedowns, which, all in all, it's not a very difficult assignment, at least compared to some of the other ones which had you doing some ridiculous shit. As far as this loadout goes, right now I'm running with the ACOG 4x sight, which is very useful for medium to long ranges, and since it's not a high-powered scope, I'm not showing off that glint to the enemy team, which makes me a lot more stealthy. I do have the laser sight put on, and, you know, I just have it there for those occasions where I don't have time to switch to my sidearm, and I just got to get that shot off. So having that extra hipfire accuracy helps a lot. Currently, right now, I'm trying to acquire that 3.4x scope, that 3.4 times scope, which I think it's a lot more useful than the ACOG, since it has those ballistic markers on it, which really helps judge where the bullet's going to drop, even at like long ranges. So you're going to have a lot more accuracy, I think, with that. So once I unlock that, I'll try to get another video out for you guys, just kind of showing that off. Now, as far as this game goes, both teams were kind of stalemated pretty well. They were. Now, as far as this game goes, I kind of split it, you know, the clips up a little bit because this game lasted a really long time. Both teams were at a pretty much even stalemate, and it was a little bit difficult to try to push in for the objectives. Now, normally you don't really see a Recon class playing the objective. I mean, it's very rare that you do. Most of the time that I see in pubs, you know, in fact, there's a guy in my squad. All he was doing the last run before this, it was on Operation Firestorm, is he was just sitting on a rock in our deployment area trying to snipe with the MK11 Mod 0. I'm like, no. I mean, I don't know what goes on in the mind of those kind of players, like just sitting in the back. I mean, I guess it's like we're not going to win, so I'm just going to sit here in the back of a rock and just start shooting people from long range. I guess it's that mentality, you know. I can kind of see where that's coming from a little bit, but at the same time, you're not really helping your team. In fact, you're more of a liability to your team, because especially if the guy is like totally unaware of his surroundings, someone can easily come up behind you and just knife you in the back or something like that, or it's just not a good situation to be in. Anyway, we wind up just pushing through, and honestly, I really don't have much more to say right now as far as this gameplay goes. I think kind of just self-explanatory for itself, so I'm just going to let the rest of the in-game audio go, and I'll see you guys next time. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on it, subscribe, it's really helpful. And I'll see you guys next time. This is Rhetoric, signing off.